This week on Outdoor Bound TV, we make a midwinter trip to northern Minnesota with Prostaffers Reed Ylitalo, Mike Gate, and Captain Lee Haasch. The trio is on a small body of water near Deer River, Minnesota, where they are targeting perch, crappie, and bluegills through the ice. Tag along as this group of pros share some of their tips and tactics for those finicky midwinter panfish.
It just doesn't get any better than this. There he goes, right there.
Nice healthy walleye.
There we got one.
Nice Manitoba walleye. There's some shoulders on this guy.
There he is.
This never gets old. Well, look at the size of that.
Look at that.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission by Matthews and Vortex Optics.
This is my life. The weekend warrior. No more production lines or deadlines. This is why I work 5 days a week. I need speed, power, precision. I expect no less than the best. This is my best. This is my chance. This is my mission.
Simple, efficient, powerful. Mission by Matthews.
Hi, I'm Melissa Bachman, host of Winchester Deadly Passion. Join me for the 2018 Wisconsin State Hunting Expo, February 23rd through the 25th at Shopko Hall in Green Bay. Over 125 outfitters from around the world are going to be there, plus all the new hunting merchandise and apparel. Then join me for the SCI Hunters Banquet at Stadium View Bar and Grill. Gun raffles, great food, tons of fun, and our famous live auction. See you there.
Junior! What's up, what's up, what's up?
Do I know you?
Dewey Ryder. I'm the new you, I'm the new model, I'm the upgrade. Oh, nobody told you?
No.
Oh, this is awkward. You know, I'm gonna be driving race cars around super fast in circles, riding wild, Mountain Dew, all the time. I'll take this, thank you. You just go on, just go ahead and clear frame.
Exit frame, Dale.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way.
This is weird.
I'm all the way up.
Big Bear Down has all the supplies you need for this year's hunting season. Check out our large selection of 10-point and Horton crossbows and accessories. Big Bear Down has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories to meet your needs. Come see our in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, game trail cameras, and more. Big Bear Down has the quality name brand products you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down, conveniently located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. You know, here in northern Wisconsin, the weather is cold and really windy outside, but we're nice and warm here in our otter shack. Now, Prostaffers Reed Ylitalo, Mike Gate, and Lee Haasch are in the Grand Rapids area of Minnesota today. Now, they're on a small lake where the sun's out and the weather is beautiful. Since nothing seems to be going on here, let's catch up with them in Minnesota right now.
We've only been set up here for maybe 10 minutes. We got all kinds of action going on here. We're up in the Deer River area of northern Minnesota. Beautiful day here so far. A little chilly this morning, but looks like the temperatures are going to be nice. Wind is down, and while I was talking to you, I just had my hit. There he is again. There he is again. I think it's another perch. Yeah, another perch. There we go. Literally 5 minutes, and that's fish number 3 for me. Whatever the other guys got. But they're still stacked right up down there. Probably three to 5 feet of them. They're showing up on the mark, but they're just coming on to you as soon as you get down there. And see if we can get this one right here. They've been pretty active. Still pretty early in the morning. It's only about 8:30. Yeah, about 20 to 9. Couple crappies, mainly perch so far. We're kind of targeting the crappie, and I guess there's bluegill up here too, so hopefully we can tie into some of them. Meet up in the Lake of the Woods area, we don't have any bluegill up there, so when our buddy Reed invited us down to try out for some bluegills here, I jumped at the chance, and so far it's looking good. So pretty excited to put one of them little slabs on the ice and see what they're all about.
Got a pretty good morning. Got one coming here. Drag them up just a little higher. Normally we can get them to bite if we just drag them up just a little higher than they want to go. Usually they get mad enough. There he is. Hopefully this is another beautiful crappie. Sure feels like it. Came up nice. There he is. Not a real big one. We'll probably tuck that one back, but definitely a start. It's early in the morning, chasing crappies and perch. Hopefully we can't get a couple big bluegills as well, so we're going to put this one back and see if we can catch another one. Well, we're out fishing here in the Deer River, Grand Rapids area. We're actually north of Deer River, probably about 25-30 miles. Kind of one of my go-to lakes. It always produces great fishing action, whether it's perch or crappies. We might not catch the 12 to 14 inch crappies like everybody thinks northern Minnesota is about, but it is definitely an action lake. We like to call it a get bit lake. It's definitely a lake where we can go and keep kids happy, keep kids busy, get everybody interested in the outdoors and ice fishing, especially ice fishing. We need more people that go out and ice fish, and this is one of them lakes that I cherish here as owning a guide service. Well, the weather conditions is about as good as it gets this time of year. Yesterday was real warm. We got just a little bit of a cold front. I think it started at about 0, maybe 1 above, but it is definitely going to peak at about 30, which is awesome. The sun's out, the wind is down. Just an all-around great day. You don't got to sit in the shack. You got them set up just for warm-up purposes, but to move around and hole hop, definitely going to put more fish topside.
Yeah, I just picked one of them guys off. This might be a crappie. He's about 5 feet off the bottom. He's biting like a crappie. And he is. So that's kind of neat. These things are between 3 and 5 feet off the bottom, eh?
Yeah.
All the way. So we're marking tons and tons of fish on the markham here. We picked off half a dozen perch in literally minutes. Then we started noticing these bigger marks, anywhere from 3 to 5 feet off the bottom. Just reeled up a few times, jigged them a few times, and there were the crappies. So hopefully they keep moving around and we'll get some more.
It's actually my first time fishing in Minnesota waters, and came out this morning. Not really that early. Probably got out here about 8:30 and just immediately started getting bites. Had some nice perch action. I think that's what we got here, and caught a few really nice crappies so far, and oh, this one's a little bigger. Beautiful small lake Reed brought us to. Seems to be plenty of fish, plenty of action. Working one of these new Castmaster with the rattles, and just tipping in bottom with a waxworm, and seems to be bringing them right off the bottom. Crappies are suspended up a little bit. Been dropping my Castmaster down, trying to hold it about 5 feet off the bottom for just a little bit. There we go. Pretty pretty steady action. Oh, we got a few. Be a little nicer one. And if you're looking to bring your kids out on a day, and they can come out and catch perch like this all day long. Some nice crappies in there. The Rapala gloves with the plastic coating on the bottom. Excellent for handling the fish. My hands don't get cold. And as you can see, I'm getting a little ice on the reel and on the eyes, so it's just cold enough that it would make your hands cold, and they're just a perfect glove to have to when you're out here to keep your hands dry. These small lakes like this are so much fun. As you can see, there's a few other people out here. We just picked a spot, got off by ourselves away from everybody, drilled a bunch of holes so we could hole hop, and as soon as you let the area settle down, it just seems like these fish are pretty much everywhere.
Another nice crappie here with the Castmaster. I tell you what, these Castmaster baits are absolutely dynamite for punching through slush. They weigh just enough to punch through the slush, and when you're fishing a lot of holes and you got your holes 10-15 feet apart, this rattle on these Castmasters definitely call in panfish, walleyes, and perch. So next time you see them at your local bait shop, be sure to check them out. That's the result in a Castmaster bait. Looks like Mike's got one on right now. Nice job, Mikey.
That's a beauty. There's lots of action here today though. Crappies, perch. We did get a pretty good run of bigger perch here earlier, but for right now these little guys have seemed to move in. You can't seem to get through them to get into the bigger ones, but whatever, action's action. Like I heard Reed talking earlier, what a great little spot here for families and you know, just people in general that don't get out much to come out here. And I mean, we've only been fishing for, well, exactly an hour right now, and I think we've probably iced 25-30 fish. So I mean, it's just takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Reed's got these places dialed in, and crappies, bluegill, perch. I'm still on my bluegill quest, but that's going to come to an end here pretty quick. So from up here in northern Minnesota, we're on the crappies, we're on the perch, we're on the bluegill hunt. Stay tuned. Outdoor Bound TV will be right back after these messages.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Real Deal Mineral and HHA Sports.
No matter what you're chasing on the ice this winter, Acme Tackle has you covered. From the innovative Hyper Glide and Hyper Rattle series to legendary Castmaster, Rattle Master, and Sidewinder spoons, or the all-new professional grade tungsten series, Acme Tackle has what you need. Visit acmetackle.com to check out our full product assortment. Acme Tackle rattles louder, glides further, and glows brighter. Get hooked up with Acme Tackle.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Kingpin marks the third generation of archery's #1 selling single pin adjustable sight. On the range or in the field, start ruling your kingdom today with the Optimizer Kingpin. The Optimizer Speed Dial. Extend the range and accuracy of your crossbow to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. Simply range, dial, and shoot. All Optimizer sight systems are made in the USA and carry a 100% lifetime guarantee. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
When winter weather makes driving difficult, fight back with the newer pre-owned vehicle from Colby Chrysler. Isn't it time you test drive the Ram 1500, voted Motor Trend's Truck of the Year not once, but twice? That's right, twice. Whether you choose a new or pre-owned vehicle, or choose our award-winning service department, we want you to feel right at home at Colby Chrysler. Welcome home to Colby Chrysler.
Room Motors has been serving central Wisconsin since 1947 and offers a full line of quality Kubota tractors, mowers, and RTVs. Let the knowledgeable staff at Rue Motors help you select the best Kubota RTV for you and your family. From weekend food plot maintenance to projects around your yard, you can count on Rue Motors for all your quality Kubota products at both convenient locations.
Rue Motors. Take the short drive up Highway 45 in Anigo and Burnhamwood.
Well, hey everyone, welcome back. The weather hasn't improved much outside here in northern Wisconsin, but getting a chance to watch those guys over in Minnesota with those beautiful blue skies and warm temperatures, I'm a little jealous, especially since they seem to be putting all those crappies and perch on top of the ice. Let's head back over to Minnesota and rejoin the group.
Comes on. There he is. This one was nice and suspended, so I'm willing to bet that it's probably definitely a crappie here. Oh yeah. Get him out of the hole. Another nice northern Minnesota crappie. The sun's out, the wind's down, and the fish are biting. Doesn't get any better than this. Now this is a perfect size eating crappie if I was going to choose to take any fish home today. But we're just out having fun and fishing with some new people, and we're just going to tuck this one back, and we got a couple more on the Markham, so we'll see if we can't get after it. Come on. There he is. Just gave him a little bit of slack and actually dropped down below that fish to make him eat. Another nice healthy crappie here. They're definitely not trophies. It's not like the average 12, 13, 14 inch crappies, but when you catch an abundance of them, a lot of fish sometimes is better than big fish in my eyes.
A little better. Maybe this is my bluegill. Ooh, nice crappie. There we go. So he was right down on the bottom. The ones we caught earlier, they've been suspended up to 5 feet up. This little guy, he was right down on the bottom. Once we got through the small perch, we were able to get him and let him grow a little bit. You know, it's funny, years ago when we first started fishing, you just go out and sit on the ice and basically fish blind, and now we've got our Markhams out here, and I can't imagine fishing without them. I mean, there's been instances we've been driving out and you've got there and actually turned around and went back and got it, because it's just they've changed the game so much. They take a lot of the guesswork out of it. You can actually target individual fish, see them stacked up in different spots, and I mean, they've really upped the ante on the fish.
All right. My setup today for these perch, I'm using this noodle rod by Beaver Dam. We've got some 2-pound fluorocarbon suffix line, and the working side of it is 1/24 ounce Castmaster rattle Castmaster, and just tipping it with a single wax worm. All right, hey, we got another one. Hey, this is, oh, nice perch. Oh, on the Castmaster again. The rattle Castmaster, they sure like it. Oh, this has been just a blast fishing up here in Deer River, Minnesota. Their good friend Reed, he's brought us on to some pretty nice fishing. We've had just steady action all morning so far, and more to come. We get a few more jumbos like this. They're a fun fight, and every now and then we find ourselves a nice crappie to go along with it.
This is a 28-inch Beaver Dam glass noodle rod, and what I've done to this one is actually I set it up for shallow water bluegills. When I mean shallow water, 15 feet. We're fishing a little deeper than that today, but put 2-pound test line on it, for clear lakes. And what's awesome about this is you don't need a spring bobber. You don't have to worry about anything freezing up. Look at that. One just came up and chewed. You could see the tip. It's extremely soft. And back about 10 inches, you got a good backbone, which allows you to set the hook on anything from crappies and bluegills and perch and even a walleye or even northern pike when it gets mixed in there. So when I'm jigging, especially suspended crappies, is when I'm raising that bait up, I never stop my jig. That rod is so sensitive. I never stop my jig. I keep raising it up, and then all I do is wait for my jig to get bit, and my front of my tip, the first 4 inches, stops. That's when I know I have the fish. I never stop my jigging motion. I always make that fish chase. There he is. Well, it definitely feels like another crappie. These things are suspended anywhere from 5 to 6, 7 feet off bottom, and you can actually pick them apart with the Markham. You can actually pick them apart and find out how many fish are down there. Like there was 4 fish down there when I caught this one, and now it looks like there's 2, maybe 3 blipping in and out, and I think that one's gonna make the fry pan, so we're just gonna set it there and get our VMC back down there and see if we can put another crappie topside.
A lot of the perch are right down tight to the bottom. Every now and then we're seeing some bigger marks suspended up, and those bites seem to be the crappies as they're coming through. Yeah, you no sooner get it down there and there's fish around it, so just a blast, lots of fun. A little bigger one here. Nice perch. Beautiful colors on these fish. They're obviously got very good habitat down here. There seems to be a lot of them.
What's awesome about tungsten is I'm definitely not picky after I drill holes. I leave a lot of slush in my holes, so it's nice. These heavier tungsten jigs, you can just punch through the slush. I know my dad and a few other people that I fish with on a regular basis, they take it to the next level and bring a scoop and all that stuff. I don't have time for that. I want to get down through that slush, and with a tungsten jig you can punch through there, and then also it drops super fast and it doesn't give much fish time to escape and get away. The more fish you can keep on your graph, the more fish you're definitely going to catch. And by keeping them on your graph, you need to give them something to look at. So with a tungsten, it definitely drops faster. It's got real popular in the last 4 years, and it definitely took a turn for the better in the ice fishing industry for sure. Yeah, I got one coming up here. Don't want to stop my jig there, he bit. Super soft rods are key, especially when you're not fishing a bobber or anything. Another nice crappie. When you're not fishing a bobber, a soft tip is definitely key to punch through the slush with tungsten jigs and catch more fish. You don't have the freeze up on a bobber stop. You don't have freeze up on your bobber. It's just everything is just built into one rod and reel combo now. So, which is key to fish faster and to catch more fish. There he is. Ooh, this feels like a nicer one here. Not quite as big, but boy, they sure are aggressive, which makes it fun here. When we left the Deer River area, it must have been about 0, maybe 1 above on the pickup there, and when we got up here, might have been 3, and then the sun came out. It's supposed to hit 30 degrees today. No wind, high suns, makes it feel like you're 40 degrees. Got one coming up. There he is. Ooh, A little pullback there. Another no list, a big one here. I tell you what, chasing these panfish year-round, especially these crappies, is probably my favorite thing to do all winter long. You're watching Outdoor Bound TV. Be sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Markham Technologies and Strike Master Ice Augers.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
StrikeMaster introduces the new Lithium 40 Volt. Everything you've ever wanted in an ice auger. With a 40% increase in cutting speed over the competition and up to 100 holes per charge, the Lithium 40 Volt has the power and stamina you need to hunt down your next big bite. And for a limited time, all Lithium 40 Volt augers come with a spare battery, free. The new Lithium 40 Volt, only from StrikeMaster.
Since 1957, Meyer Buildings has offered full design and project management for your farm, equestrian, commercial, and storage building needs. Our recreational building line specializes in the design and construction of affordable, remote area buildings for the outdoorsman.
Make your dreams a reality when you have Meyer Buildings custom design and build your new home, farm, or commercial project. Our attention to detail is second to none.
My name is Jeff Meyer from Meyer Recreational Buildings. Call us today for a better way to build.
We handle your races, your jumps, and your trails. Isn't it time you give your daily driver the same love? AmSoil Signature Series Synthetic Motor Oil delivers 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by leading industry standards. And now, ordering AmSoil is even easier. Simply log on to qcamsoil.myamsoil.com and have quality AmSoil products delivered right to your door.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Rapala and Otter Outdoors.
Well, it looks like the guys are having a great day over there in northern Minnesota. I think I'll pack up my otter shack and head in their direction. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the Midwest, around the nation, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Got any more waxies?
Shout out to my wife. Happy anniversary, honey.
Now that's finesse fishing right there. Got the otter set up back there in case one of us gets a little chilly. Probably won't be me, but the cameraman gets a little chilly every once in a while, so he's got to have a place to warm up. No better place than to sit in there.
So stick with us. We're going to be watching out.
I couldn't resist.